My head, I have too much hair.
Yeah, that's great.
Let me start the music. Is it recording already? No. Shut up. Shut up. Why is it not playing? There we go.
Hey,
episode 2 of the Raw by Deck project show. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned into our very first episode. So today we're going to answer some of your questions around the hairy topic that is calories. It's such a massive topic, so we're going to break it up over 2 weeks. Something super excited that happened this week is that on Saturday we hosted a live workout. On Saturdays, obviously, we have almost total body weight workouts. So if that is something that you guys would like us to make a regular thing, let us know.
In the comments, let us know below. Do you want us to keep doing lives? Do you want to work out with us? Also, shout out to Carly and Sia. Both of those girls are members here, and they both aren't in the studio, but they went away and did their workouts like out, you know, in the world. One, Sia did it in a hospital room, and Carly in her like beach hotel room. So shout out to those girls for like working out out of the studio.
Double shout out to Sia for embarrassing her children. Another really cool thing that happened in the group is we just took the time to introduce ourselves and for you guys to introduce yourselves, because obviously this is about you. And someone who you might have seen do a little post from sunny California is here with us today. What? The rose between two thorns.
Oh no. Too sweet.
So this is Kendall. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello, so I'm Kendall. As Beck said, I'm interning here from the States of America. I'm studying business. So it has been so much fun to be here with all you guys, and thanks for being so welcoming. It's just great. Yeah, best place to be.
Kendall's not leaving. She's not going back to Canada. She's staying here.
Yeah.
Kendall's mum, if you're watching, she's not coming back. I'm sorry. So if you see Kendall in the studio, Kendall's here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So make sure you say hey to her, because she's only here for a very fleeting time, and then she's going to take RBB to the world.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So thank you so much.
We love you, Kendall. Thanks, Kendall.
You.
And one other very exciting thing that has happened, which we have not even told the studio about just yet, sneaky, is we are getting water bottles. Can you see that?
Do you like the beauty influencer?
You guys have been asking me on my channel a little bit about my makeup routine, and all I can say is H2O is where it's at. Speaking of water bottles, we were like, okay, cool, so we need to have a really, really awesome water-based soundtrack behind this.
Oh yeah.
Obviously there's nothing being played right now. Reason being is because firstly, Apple is so annoying and they like try and mute our videos, but we were like, stuff is. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you all the tracks we found about water. I hope this takes you on beautiful memory lane with all the songs that give you the feels about water.
Take it from me. Chasing waterfalls. We all live in the
song about the ocean / rain / water, because that's just scratching the surface of so many more. So going into the questions for today, obviously we are speaking about calories. In order to answer these, I'm going to need to get my nerd glasses on though. Does anyone else feel so much more intelligent when they have glasses on? It was really interesting. I spoke at a women's conference a couple of months ago, and I asked the room of about 50 people how many people in the room actually knew how many calories their body was burning on average in any general day. 3 people in the room put their hands up. All 3 were RBB members. Obviously, it's something that is, whilst I feel like there's so much information out there on calories, so many people still feel like they're just stabbing in the dark and they have no idea what they should or shouldn't be eating and how much their body is and isn't burning. One of the questions that we had come into the group was, what are the golden rules of calorie counting? How many calories should I be having on a non-training day versus a training day? Can I substitute my Friday dinner calories with Friday vodka calories? We're going to unpack this across 2 weeks. Today we're going to talk about how many calories you're burning and how many you should be eating, and then next week we're going to touch on alcohol, and we're going to do a full segment just on that because it's such a massive fun topic. Do you have an Apple Watch? Do you have a Fitbit? Do you have anything that actually tracks what you are burning in a workout and in your day? If the answer is yes, take a little bit of time just to try and understand the stats that they are providing you. For example, on mine I can track my calories in my workout, but then I can jump onto the app on my phone and you can actually have a look at, on average, how many calories your body burns across a 24-hour period. If I was to type in, I do this, da 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 da, it says that I burn about 17 to 1800 calories a day, whereas in actual fact I burn about 2400. So if I was to go with what I guess the status quo is saying, I'm actually falling super short of the mark, and the same goes for everyone else. Some people could go over, some people could go less. What you burn in a day is known as your TEE. It's your total energy expenditure. If you do need to, just Google TEE, total energy expenditure, and you actually can get a really simple calculation to calculate yours if you don't have the technology. And generally speaking, what you then want to learn is, what are your goals? Are you wanting to lose weight? Are you wanting to gain weight? Or are you wanting to maintain? If you're wanting to lose weight, you want to be in a deficit. If you want to gain weight, you need to be in a surplus and vice versa, or you need to be at maintenance level. However, when you're training, obviously your body is going to burn more on the days that you're training as opposed to the days that you're not, which means on the days that you're training, you need to be eating more, which is where pre and post-workout nutrition is key. When you train, your body breaks down your fibers and they need to rebuild. So in order for you to have the correct fuel in your body, you must hit that, I guess, magic window within that 60 to 90 minutes after training, where your glucose levels have been depleted, your body wants to rebuild your muscles, so therefore it actually needs carbs and protein to rebuild, which is why we say your body actually needs carbs, which we're going to talk a little bit more about as well. But today our tip for you is to start to calculate how many calories you burn in a day. Now, you see a lot of these diets, these fad diets that are out in the world, and a lot of them are 1200, sometimes even 1000 calories. If I'm burning, say, 2000 calories in a day on average, my body will go into what is known as starvation mode, which means that it doesn't know when I'm actually going to get my next meal because it is in such a depleted state. Our bodies actually can burn through muscle easier than they can burn through fat. So that means that my body will actually use my muscle stores before my fat stores when it comes to survival, which is why we recommend sitting in a very slight deficit. So your deficit, we generally say, is about 250 calories a day deficit. So if you're wanting to lose weight safely, that is what we recommend, which is why at RBB we preach lifestyle. Yes, you may not lose 10 kilos in 4 weeks, but you will lose 10 kilos across maybe, 3 months and keep them off, and it will be fat kilos as opposed to muscle. Muscle is what fires your metabolism. and it's the thing that keeps your body burning. So that is my first tip. We're going to go into it a little bit more, but that's where I would like you to start.
The next question that was asked, is there an easy way to manage macros? And so this kind of ties into Beck's answer. So pretty much, if you're looking at macros, if you're looking at calories, the best way to like easily have a look at all of this, see what's in your food, is to manage it and track it through MyFitnessPal. So this is just an app. You can get it on the App Store. It's on Android, it's on Apple. A lot of people know about it. It's free. So making sure that you're looking at your food. You can literally just scan the barcode of like whatever packet you're having. If you're having a veggie packet, you scan them, and it'll tell you the breakdown of what is in your food. And so pretty much it'll tell you your macros, so your macronutrients. There's 3 of them. There's carbs, protein, and fat. And then it'll also tell you your micronutrients, everything that's in there, your sugar content, etc., etc. So within those macros, if you're wanting to fit them into your everyday life, like wanting to know kind of where do you want to be sitting with, how much carbs do you want to be eating, how much fat, etc. You want to try and have a 40-30-30 split. And so that's 40 protein, 30 carbs, 30 fats. And so if you're looking at your total amount of calories for the day, so if you're, say for example, you're burning 2,000 calories, and you want to be in a deficit, so you're sitting at 1,750, just to be exact. Within that, those 1,700 calories, you want to split 40%, 30%, 30, and that's sort of how you calculate your macros. Real simple, broken down.
And the thing on that too is that's why we use technology such as MyFitnessPal, because once you kind of get into a really nice little routine, you actually start to know and understand. So when you go out to dinner, you can actually see chicken and know, okay, that's X amount, that's how much I should be eating.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit of preparation at the beginning, but once you kind of get that, you have the knowledge where you are able to make calculated decisions so that you can live a lifestyle where you can eat out, you can go and celebrate and do those things, but still come within your macro and calorie range and actually be able to get results in the process.
Just informing yourself. It's cool.
Exactly, which is really cool because summer is coming and we are absolutely moving into Christmas season and party season, which is super exciting. And speaking of fitting into your sexy dresses / jeans for summer, we're going to move into our pop culture segment, which thank you so much to everyone who voted Team Josh last week, because can I just say he's an absolute babe. Speaking of fitting into things, Kim Kardashian launched her brand new shapewear line this week. Now, a little bit of a backstory is that she announced to the world that she was going to call it kimono, which is really cool. There was an absolute uproar in Japan where they said that it was rude, it was disrespectful to their traditional dress. How she did not ever see that this was going to be an issue, I don't understand. So she very smoothly renamed it, and it is now known as Skim. So it's S-K-I-M. This is the pictures. I don't know if you can see that, but essentially her campaign is she has used 25 real women, and the wording in all of her campaigns is actual women, which to which I'm like, whatever. She used actual women, and I think there's 9 different shades of this shapewear. And she used, remember how she got that lady out of jail? Those of you who watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she is actually featured in this campaign. I honestly think the campaign looks a little bit like a Yeezy campaign, so it's definitely got a sprinkle of Kanye in there. But what is even more exciting for Kim, she sold $2 million worth in 2 minutes. So in the amount of time I've been talking, Kim's just made $2 million. What are you doing with your life? In comparison to the leading, which is Spanx, that business actually made, I believe, $4 million in 12 months. So she's done in 2 minutes what they did in 6 months, essentially. So I personally haven't purchased it. I don't know if it's available in Australia yet. My American people, if anyone has purchased it, please let us know what you think about it. I'm on the fence. I like that she's all inclusive. She reckons she's worked on it for 15 years and I'm like, BS. But if it makes people feel confident and it's changing our society to be inclusive and accept all, then I am all for it. Go you, Kim Kardashian.
I would love to earn that much in a minute.
If I did that in a year, I'd be happy. If I did that in 2 years, I'd be happy. Okay.
Wow. Okay, so my pop culture. So, who was watching the Bachelor finale? Anybody here? Like, yeah, Kendall
Kendall watched it.
Yeah. Okay.
Shannon, did you watch it?
Nope.
No.
So, the Bachelor is like in like, okay, they have it in like Europe, America, Australia, obviously, but
What's your photo?
okay, thanks, Beck. Beck's on the photo for me. So, pretty much, the way that the finale works is that the person who gets out first, you see their shoes, you see them like step out of their little limo, and you see the shoes, and you know that they are the loser. The first one is the loser, right? Okay. Australia decided to be fun this year, tricked everyone, and the winner got out first.
Is this them?
And it is, yeah. So this is them. If you weren't watching, here we go. Shana's like, who are they? Yeah, so she won. So
Okay, so
she won, she lost. Chelsea, Abby, Matt, the astrophysicist. And so, Shana's like, and so, Chelsea is like a chemical engineer. So they're like smart together, it's really nice. And I don't know what Abby is. Abby's like,
Nothing.
and so, yeah, they're like match made in heaven and shocked Australia when, obviously they were gonna, you know, obviously.
so he picked her.
He picked her.
Okay, that makes sense.
But she got out of the limo first.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, well, Beck.
Thank you, next
Okay.
bitch.
Beck watched the first episode and then gave up.
No, I watched a quarter of the first episode.
Yeah, that's true.
I couldn't do it.
That's true.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have much space in my brain. We have had a heap of people say that we should go on The Bachelor, aka Raw by Beck. Should go on The Bachelor.
Not me.
My mum wants me to go on Farmer Wants a Wife because she thinks the quality of male is much better on Farmer Wants a Wife. Do you think we should go on The Bachelor? Is that something that we should do?
Maths.
Oh,
Maths.
side. Yeah, well, because your mum wants you to get married.
Because you might be good on maths. Wait, side note, apparently they're scouting in Brisbane.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mr. Percival.
And Mr. Percival.
Keep an eye out.
Shh, don't tell anyone. Should we go on The Bachelor? Maybe. Should I apply? Don't think so. But also, just to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen, you remember how we said last week that we had the promo code, the sneaky RBB project, all lowercase promo code. It is now going to work for our brand new water bottles. So as soon as our water bottles are up on the website, which they should be by the time you view this, jump on and get 15% off your water bottles and anything else that is there. And obviously we will ship them off to you ASAP.
Yeah.
Now we just did our first, we sent one off to Central Queensland this week, which was super exciting. And we also had an American order come from the US. Yay, for apparel, which is so cool. So make sure you take photos of you guys wearing your stuff because we love it. And you guys look so awesome with your brand new apparel. But besides that, I cannot wait to chat with you guys next week about alcohol, and we're going to go a little bit more into your calories and your macros. Any more questions, shoot them our way. As always, we are here to help you. We love you. Have the best day.
Bye.